Go ahead. We're not worried about it. Go ahead. There's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. What does that mean?
Well, this is exactly what it means, because the New Testament, particularly Matthew, wasn't written originally in Hebrew. It was actually written in Greek.
Can you prove that?
Absolutely, because I have a copy of it in my pocket.
Okay, let's see it.
We can see it right now.
Okay, what's the papyrus that you got?
Papyrus?
Yeah.
What we put together is there's two. You got the text receptor, so you got majority text. Right. One is the received text. And one of the things you do with that text is it basically is from the 2nd century, which lets you know it's closest to the time, just like the Dead Sea Scrolls were written 1,500 years before that. But for the Old Testament, but then we got copies that are from the 2nd century BCE. And so when you look at the New Testament passage, is actually inaccurate. It's just the same thing your King James Bible would say. So let me finish it.
Go ahead.
And so when you look at fulfill, fulfill means to bring to completion. So when we talk about bringing it to completion, you can video. When it talks about bringing it to completion, it means to bring it to its full completion. Messiah came to fulfill the law. What does that mean? He came to make sure that everything that God said, that Yahweh said, came to its full completion in the Lord.
In what respect?
And then we go over to Galatians 4:4, when it says
to redeem them that are under the law. To redeem them that are under the law.
Let him finish, brother. But it also talks about Christ becoming a curse.
Curse everyone that hanging from a tree. Okay, I'm just saying, we're on the same page.
Y'all come out here to us.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
You're talking through Tanakh. So now we're going to New Testament. Okay, so I'm doing it by rote memory. I don't have my Bible here because I'm supposed to go to the airport. But the big issue, I'm good. And so in that Galatians passage, one of the things that it's talking about is Jesus Christ becoming a curse. What he did on the cross, when you put your faith in not ethnicity, even though I believe as black people, our ethnicity has been stripped. I believe that that there has been a white man's religion. Right. A call the way Christianity has been delivered in the Western world has impacted our identity. However, one of the things we don't do is we don't use ethnicity as a mechanism for justification. What's justification? Romans 5:1 says we're justified by faith in Jesus Christ. Right. So are we justified by our ethnicity? No, we're justified by grace alone, through faith alone, through Christ alone. It says in Ephesians chapter 2. It says in Ephesians chapter and then after that get chapter 1. It said in Ephesians 2:8-9. It said, for by grace are you saved through faith, not that of works. So, yeah, I got you. Not that of works. And well, we can go over to James, because I know that's where you're going to go. That says faith without works is dead. No, listen. You don't know where I'm going to go. You don't know where I'm going to go. So interesting. Now, hold on. So I'm trying to be amendable. No, right. Because one of the things that's interesting here is that I like the way y'all came out to the Christian church to sort of siphon off the church. If you're a strong movement, just go to, I did ministry in South Dallas and over here in Oak Cliff for years. You can siphon off, it's all kinds of spaces around here to get at cash. You can go over to Turner Courts in South Dallas where we did ministry. Real quick, brother. Fraser Courts. That's all I'm saying. Brother, real quick, because you're saying things and you're speaking presumptuously. Real quick, number one, you said a lot of things that I want to address, right, concerning the scriptures. But first, I want to address what you just said. We don't just hold camp in front of Christian churches. We do this in Oak Cliff because we want to go to the Christian church because this is one of the strongholds that has brainwashed our people. What makes it a stronghold? Now, real quick, I'll get to that. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that, but I want to answer to some of the things you said. You said that fulfill the law. Let me show you what fulfill the law means. Get Acts 3:16.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 16. In his name, through faith. 18. This is the book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 18. But those things which God before had shewed by the mouth of all his prophets, that Christ should suffer, he has so fulfilled.
That's what it means to fulfill the law. All the prophecies concerning his death, burial, and resurrection, he fulfilled. It doesn't mean that we don't do the law. What you got?
It's the book of Luke, chapter 24.
Okay.
Hold on. Before we go to that passage.
No, hold on.
Let's go back to the passage.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. I'll let you go. Let me go. Go ahead.
The book of Luke, chapter 24, verse 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me.
So that's all those things like Isaiah 53, like Daniel 9. That's what it means to fulfill the law. Now, you mentioned something about being, hold on, wait.
Isaiah 53, the law.
No, it didn't just say. It didn't just say. Hold on. It didn't just say the law. I said the law. No, I did not. It said the law, the prophets, the songs.
But why did you?
So hold on. Okay. So give me. Hold on. Give me John 10:34. So let me. John 10:34. Okay, I did. Okay. I added. Okay. Get John 10:34. Let's see if I added to the word of God. Let's see.
Book of John, chapter 10, Salah, verse 34. Jesus, Salah, Yahweh Shai answered them, is it not written in your law?
Where?
In your law.
Where is he quoting? Go ahead.
Keep reading the verse.
I said, it says, is it not written in your law? I said, ye are God.
Where is that? Where's he quoting?
That's Psalm 82.
But wait, I'm adding to the word. I thought you said I'm adding to the word. But he just said Psalms the law.
But guess what? Wait, and then go over to Deuteronomy 32, verses 7 through 8 and 9. But then go over earlier than that, because you see over, listen.
I'm listening.
Listen, over in Genesis chapter 3, where Shaitan, or the adversary, says you will be like who?
Be like God?
No.
What are you talking about?
It's singular verb first. Second time, it's plural verb in the Hebrew.
You talking about Elohim?
Wait, Elohim.
Okay.
When it's translated next to a singular verb, it means one. But it said, you said, God said, but then he said, your eyes will be open and you will be like the Elohim. Elohim is talking about the gods. What are we talking about? We're talking about the sons of God. We're talking about the angelic forces.
Okay, I agree.
And so when we're talking about it's written in your law, where is the law? Technically, Genesis is technically not the law. The law doesn't really start exegetically to Exodus.
That's not true. That's just simply not true, and you can't substantiate that. Now, real quick. Hold on, wait. No, hold on. I let you speak every time. I let you finish. You didn't let me finish. You cut me off. Now you mentioned something about not being justified by works but by faith, which I agree. But there's something that we have to take into account.
Say but.
Hold on. Just don't interrupt me, please, brother, because I didn't interrupt you. Go ahead. Galatians 2:16.
Galatians 2:17. Galatians 2:17. But if while we seek to be justified by the Messiah,
now if we seek to be justified because we're justified by faith, right? Go ahead.
We ourselves also are found sinners.
But if we're seeking to be justified by the faith that comes with Christ, but we're still found sinners, go ahead.
Is therefore Christ the minister of sin?
Is Christ the minister of sin?
Absolutely not.
Go ahead.
God forbid. For if I build again the things which I destroyed.
What are the things which that he destroyed? What's he talking about?
Keep reading.
No, I'm asking you, what's he talking about? You don't know. Get Romans 6.
You gotta keep reading in the context. You don't know.
Why you gonna stop reading and say what he read?
I make myself a transgressor.
What does that mean? I need you to explain. What does that mean?
You gotta read the whole passage.
What does context mean?
It means read the whole passage.
No, it does not. What does it mean? What does the word mean?
Context is the whole.
No, what does the word context mean?
Wait. Let me answer this question. Now you brought up being justified. You know what justified means?
No, answer the question, man. I'm asking every time I ask a question. Notice every time he asks a question, I'm able to go into the Bible and answer it. Every time I ask him a question, he doesn't answer the question. Well, because y'all, it's like talking to a damn wall with y'all, because y'all don't answer the question.
Why you getting tight, bro?
Okay, now watch this, right? Let me show you something, brother. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. What does that mean right there? When you read the Bible, what does this thing right here mean?
Listen, I don't.
Listen, answer the question.
I don't use those.
What does it mean? That's me. For the camera. That's where I can't remember what the word, what it's called. It's a literary device, I believe. It lets you know where the context starts. So we didn't read it out of context. We actually read it and answered right. We read it perfectly in context.
Now, let me answer that. Now he's talking about context. It's a little thing that's added to the text. If you've ever actually read the original language, if I can finish, there is no punctuation. Okay, that's added by man.
Okay.
So when you use that punctuation to say when the context starts, you're adding to God's word by saying the context is constricted to that area.
No, real quick. Okay, now let me respond to that. Get right. They didn't have that in the original text. So how do you know when the context starts?
You read the entire book.
You have to read the entire book to know when the context starts.
You absolutely do.
So wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Come on, brother. You just said something. No, you said something. I need to respond.
Go ahead.
When Christ would reference certain verses in the Bible, Did he say the whole book, or he just?
No.
No, wait a minute. Did he? Get Luke 4. No, get Luke 4. Get Luke 4. Let me show you something. Like we just read in John 10. No, I'm responding to something you said. I'm responding to something you said.
We from Philly. We get this all the time.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hold on. I'm not even talking to you. I'm not worried about you. You're under me. Hold on. Luke 4 and 16. Every time Christ quote the entire book of Isaiah, no, he would choose a verse. So go ahead.
This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 4, verse 17. And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet
Isaiah, go ahead.
And when he had opened the book, he found the place where it was written.
Isaiah
verse 18, the script of Yahweh is upon me, because he have anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives. Okay, verse 19. Come on. Okay, verse 20. And he closed the book. Closed the book.
No, he read the entire thing.
Closed the book.
So wait a minute. I thought you said you had to read the entire thing. But the Messiah himself didn't do that.
That's not even the point of what we're talking about.
That is the point. You said you have to read the entire book to identify the context. Christ didn't need to do that to identify the context. Now get Galatians 2. Get Proverbs 28 and 1. Get Proverbs 28 and 1. These dudes don't know the Bible, man. These dudes don't know the Bible. That's why they're talking about everything.